What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Omzy here. We are back with some more Windbreaker. Coming off the last episode, we finally got a moment that I honestly was not expecting this early into the show, which was the realization finally for Haruka, realizing that he actually needs to start trusting and letting these guys in more into his life, because he's been doing everything by himself. He's been assuming that everything that's already happened to him for however many years that this has been happening is just going to try to continue, but not anymore, because these guys are different. These guys have shown their trust within you and have shown that they will always be there for you no matter what. And they don't care how you think about yourself, really. They don't really care. As long as you are loyal to Boferin and care about the rest of them, they are going to reciprocate that right back to you. So it was a really, really cool moment, especially with all the visuals and the animation. It was really beautiful storytelling and one of my favorite scenes in the entire show, just specifically with that animation, but it was still very, very good. And the second half of the episode ended up being the introduction, the real introduction to Tsubakino. Let's just say that he is interesting. I am very interested to see where they do go with this character. I assume that we're probably going to get some more backstory or even some more info about him. So I love that he could also be kind of like a deceiver as well, where imagine like you're going up to like another group or somebody else that's, you know, trying to start a fight or something else, and just their first glance would be like, are you sure this person is with Boferin? And yeah, he is with Boferin, and who knows, he could, I mean, he's probably a captain for a reason. He could probably be maybe one of the strongest people in Boferin. Up there, because no matter what, even with him being a captain, he can prove why he is the strongest. So that is one of the reasons why I am excited to see more about this character and what else is going to happen in this episode. So guys, without any further ado, let's get straight back into Windbreaker. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys like my reaction, like, subscribe, comment down below, and if you guys be notified when we release those videos, make sure to smash that notification bell. But with that being said, let's get right into the episode. I assume all the things that Tsubakino is interested in? Okay. I've never told anyone about it. My god, he is tall. He is at least... Haruka once again! That's not how probably he's gonna clarify it. This is gonna be the most I'm ever gonna see this dude blush. Ramen shop? Home of Ito-san, an elderly gentleman. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, have some more company, you know. Just chill, you know? Just chill. Chill, vibe, do whatever needs done. So spirited. And maybe that's just the vibe that he brings, you know? He's just probably a very free-spirited dude. At least smile, come on, man. I know, come on. Mimosa, that's new. It's the name of a flower. It's also the name of a drink. Yep. Your eye. The first thing that they go to. Come on, man. Hell if I know. Come on, bro. Come on, man. It ain't that serious, man. It would be way more awkward if it was just you and him. It's nice to at least see, no matter what, like, once again, Boferin, like, obviously helping out, like, the people and everything. Just doing anything right and good. It's great. Haruka, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna sweep? You gonna help Suo out? Like, what you gonna do? This is the very first time. It's like the very first time Haruka's ever doing something for someone else. What is that? I mean, it's over here. Yeah. That's sad. I can at least see what like he means and everything, and I'm really gonna like a character that's so free-spirited and just no matter what does a lot of really good stuff for other people that maybe need that. It's really cool. Yeah. Also with that, obviously doesn't want to get rid of him. For the thought of her and spirit of her, doesn't want to get rid of it. She wasn't always very talkative. I wasn't very talkative in general. And that's all that matters. I'm also thinking, like, maybe, like, depending on however many episodes, maybe Tsubaki could probably break Haruka out of his kind of shell a little bit, you know? Get him a little bit more lively. I didn't do much. Come on. And that's probably due to Tsubaki, you know? Come on. That's true. Still think there's more? Which, that's good. That's very, very good. Very thoughtful. Yeah. I owe a lot to him and his wife. There's more? They loved me for who I am. Wow. They didn't understand. They didn't understand what obviously it meant to him. And obviously he probably said that just to kind of use it as a cover-up. And on the other side, oh, maybe that's what they maybe meant. Obviously I don't think so. But it is hard trying to hide who you really are and how you really feel about certain things. It's very, very hard. See? That kind of realization again, like, What's that? Oh! Oh, wow. Is it the dude? Look at the style on him. Look at that. Oh, man. Yeah. And I mean, no matter what, pink. Oh, bought him freaking lunch? Look at that. Pink really is, especially like a desaturated pink, really isn't that much of a feminine color. Anybody can wear it. Really adored fashion, jewelry, anything that was really like speaking to him, at least with like look and beauty and everything. It was at my request. Oh shit, he picked it out. Cool. I really like this backstory on how so grounded and so like close it is with him. I really love it. And that's really good that he had both of them in order to share what he loved. I love that. He was probably maybe thinking about Maybe doing some of that for the first time, I assume? Thinking about more. Hmm. So I really don't know. He was very tempted on doing that for the first time. Very skeptic. And once again, ah, shit. Yeah. Why would they judge? At least like with them and just... I don't want to lie to my friends or family anymore. I want to be normal. But really, you gotta ask yourself, what is normal? Are they really? Are they really nowadays? That's right. Civilizing the body while drawing a bow on horseback in the battlefield. Wow. He probably maybe thought the same thing. Maybe. Yeah. He would have that first distinction, you know? That's not how you should look at it. You like it is because of who you are. Exactly. That's constantly changing. Yeah. All really important lessons and all really important facts. And no matter what, nobody should really hide who they are. Nobody should be doing that. And I love that these two are such an example on how they don't judge. And they're so happy for somebody to express what they like. And I bet he feels happy. Bet he feels very, very happy and validated. Damn, and his wife's not here anymore. It's very sad. So now it's my turn. Is Nira crying? Niri's always just that Okay. Oh, man. Nero's that Deku-like character that no matter what, we're gonna do the best we can to make sure that he's happy. There you go. I like that no matter what, he's once again not afraid or not trying to, hide realistically thinking about his wife. I love that. And that's the things you gotta really kind of do. Reminisce about the memories you've made. Secret photography? Really? Huh, what is it? Yo! Alright, y'all are being a little bit too... Haruka, bruh. Come on, man. I guess. I mean... Okay. Alright. It's not even anything really crazy romantic. He's just tripping. Yeah. They're just standing there. Happy. I guess. Joyful?
あれだ。ばあさんが梅宮と話してる。
Oh, he's thinking about that moment again.
まあ、真っ赤だ。やりますね。
Oh my god.
しかし、おじいちゃん、梅宮っていうのは、ほら、いつも話してる私の好きな。おじいちゃん、ど
Oh,
うしたの
kind of a little bit of reverse, a little bit?
一人になってから不安だったんだ。ゆいさんはちゃんと幸せだったのか。
Ah, shit.
僕は彼女が大好きで、とても幸せだったけど、見合い結婚だったし、
But it was an
ゆいさ
arranged
んはあまり
marriage.
思ってることを口にする人じゃなかったから、ゆいさんはどうだったんだろうって。
そうか。椿さんが言っていたお
Ah,
じいさんの
this is
悩みって
why.
これだ
Oh
ったんだ。
man.
そんなこと。
二人でいるときはそんなに気にならなかったんだけど、一人になるとそんな不安ばかりが大きくなってね。
This is a really sad, but a really good episode.
そう見えるか。
Really good episode.
少しほっとしたよ。
And he maybe tries to keep those feelings and thoughts down, but it just keeps maybe coming back.
その写真、どういったものなんですか？
Mm-hmm.
昨日お邪魔した時から気になっていたんです。花の咲かない木でお庭全体が作られているのに、花水木だけ浮いてるなって。
木が浮く。
Out
そ
of
の木の前で
place.
撮られてたので。
Yeah.
ああ、よく気づいたね。庭は僕の趣味だったんだけど、
Really?
急にゆいさんが花水木を植えるって言い出したんだ。
Oh, so it's special. Okay.
植えた後なぜか二人で写真を撮ろうって。
Yeah, you had to know that it was mostly, at least with her, planting some, like planting the tree and the symbolism with the tree.
あ、強いて言うなら、ゆいさん、今度の休みに。
あら、どうかされたんですか？
Hmm?
いやいや、ちょっと明るいところで爪を切ろうと思ってね。続けて。
Probably didn't want to interrupt her on what she was doing, no matter what.
いつもおしゃれに夢中な君は素敵だね。
Mm-hmm.
そんな君がこちらを振り向くくらい、僕もおしゃれになりたい。
Damn.
素敵だっていうのはいつも言ってるけど、振り向くくらいなんて。構ってもらえなくて拗ねてるみたいで、後になって
I
恥ず
felt
かしく
so
なっちゃった。
embarrassed later.
でも今思うとその時から不安だったのかもし
He
れ
had
な
a
い。
lot of thoughts that he was thinking about. A lot of
その時
thoughts.
は何も言わなかったし、木を植えたのも気まぐれだったのかも
But
し
the
れない。
amount, like, that she never really spoke to him and was not really that much talking about. A lot of thoughts went through his mind.
いや、おばあさん、怒ってた
I
み
think
た
she
いで
was
すよ。
pretty upset.
どういうことだい？
花水木の花言葉は、
Eternity, flourishing
Hanayaka.
romance.
そして、
Am I indifferent to you?
あなたに関心がないとでも、
Oh, wow.
花水木は、おばあさんの少し意地悪な反論だったんじゃないでしょうか。
Damn, what?
何も分かってないのね。
Hmm.
おじいちゃん、本当におばあちゃんのこと分かってない。私に好きなものを好きでいていいって教えてくれた人が、
Damn.
好きじゃない人と一緒にいるはずないじゃない。
Exactly. All that time.
椿ちゃん。
Mm-hmm.
俺もそんな風に楽しく自分のことを話してくれる人がそばにいてくれたら、
Yeah.
俺だったら幸せで
I'd
す。
be happy. I'd be happy with the amount of time you spend with that person.
そうですよね、さくらさん。
Yeah, exactly what. Yeah, you said.
よくわかんねえけ
I really don't get it.
どどうでもいいやつにそんな顔はしねえんじゃねえか。
True. True.
そうだね。ゆいさんがそんな人
Wasn't
じゃ
that
ない
that type of person?
一番そばで見てたはずなのに、僕はかっ
I'm
こ
so
悪いな。
unfashionable.
ありがとね、みんな。ゆいさん、ごめんね。
Ugh.
でも僕が悪いとはいえ、これが反応
What a way. What a
気
way.
づかせるつもりもなかったんだろうが。どこまでも君はおしゃれだな。
Thank you to Suo for noticing, because he probably would have never gotten that.
かなわないよ。
Wow, wow, wow. What a really, really good episode. This episode right here is one of my favorites for not even the fact that, oh, it was a crazy fight. Oh, it was a big moment. It was such a good episode, or even a great episode, for the story that was told and the facts and moments and lessons that it taught. Because everything in this episode is 110% true. Where seeing Tsubikino's backstory and seeing all of that, because I kind of like, at least going into it, I'm thinking, okay, obviously he's going to be a very like kind of contained person, and all of his emotions and kind of what he likes and like who he is really as a person, he's going to keep that to himself. But I really, really love the dynamic that they brought in with the couple and what they meant to him, like what they both meant to him. They were the only ones probably in his life that actually accepted him for who he was. And maybe because still with him, and I know it's hard for some people, it's very, very hard and very scary to think that, okay, let's say you have this best friend or you have these group of friends that you've known for so long, but you're so afraid to actually express how you truly feel and who you actually are and what you actually like to them, and you're afraid on how they are going to think. Are they going to accept you for who you are, or are they just going to say, oh, we don't like you anymore because you don't like the same stuff as we do? There are people like that out there, but the realistic thing and the true thing is that you got to like somebody for who they are. That is the number one thing, whether it is being in a relationship, friendship, doesn't matter. You have to love somebody for who they are and respect them for what they like. That is the number one thing about being a good, genuine person, is that you have to accept that. And if you don't, that's on you. You don't have to. So I really love what this episode did on the lessons that it taught. It's a very good episode that I know a lot of people will definitely take like to themselves. They will actually take these lessons and use it. And who knows, maybe they have other people that maybe do, like, no matter what, come across and they respect and they love for who they are. And they have that type of dynamic that obviously Tsubikino and the couple had in this episode. It was so sad that unfortunately his wife passed away. And all of those thoughts, for how not talkative usually she was, all of them thoughts kept going around in his head, and he kept thinking about it over and over and over again, especially after her passing. And I love, and maybe even if Suo wasn't here, guaranteed he would have still never like even thought of this or realized this. But the whole reason for planting the dogwood tree and Suo saying it was an incredible touch to detail. It really, really was. And it's such a really smart way onto, number one, convey your feelings and convey what you're really trying to get across, even when you pass. And it's probably, once again, like, no matter what, she probably was thinking that, oh, he probably might not get it even after I pass, or wouldn't get the kind of realization. But oh man, it was just so sad to see that like ending scene where he was crying and everything that was there. And no matter what, with her spending that much time and being like married and however long they were married for, and I can get that, yeah, arranged marriage, he probably didn't really know like what her feelings were. Like, no matter what, he maybe thought she was or maybe wasn't all the way happy, but he has to realize, and he probably obviously does realize now, is that this woman spent all this time with you and all of these years being beside you and like spending all of these different times and making these memories and everything. Like, at all, you really maybe didn't think she was genuinely happy? Like, come on. So even Tsubikino had to be like, yo, like she was there for a reason, and she was with you and kept being with you for a reason. So this whole episode was one of my favorites, just for the fact on how kind of down to earth and realistic that this episode was, and so many good lessons were shown in this episode. The character Tsubikino, I really like his vibe, and I really like how genuine of a person he truly is. He, number one, what he did for the dude and with his wife passing was such a really good way to repay him and of course his late wife for everything that they did to him, everything that they taught him and told him, and just being that kind of shining light in his life to finally be accepted. Like, it was such a really, really good moment and a really good episode that I'm very excited to see more with this character. And I just just can't wait. And also for the fact that I really do hopefully think that Tsubakino could add a lot with Haruka. I think that no matter what, Tsubakino probably could be the person that could really open up. I said this in the episode, really open up Haruka and his kind of feelings and emotions and just kind of break him out of his shell a little bit with kind of, being like, blushing and all of that stuff. Because let's get one thing straight. Haruka, I know you blushed out a lot of stuff, but there's like other stuff no matter what. The most littlest of stuff where you just do the most insane shit that I see in this show. Like legit, you did not have to do that. You were over exaggerating as hell. I wonder if Tsubakino is going to be the person that is probably going to break him out of that shell and is probably going to make him improve on that and make him get more comfortable, like no matter what. And once again, Bofurn being that group and being like this, would say almost family to Tsubakino, because I want to know, and I assume we'll eventually get it, where Tsubakino, we'll see the moment where Tsubakino joins Bofurn. I know for the fact that no matter what, they didn't judge him. I can automatically kind of like, especially with everything that we've seen with Haruka so far, or maybe other people, no matter what, this group does not judge anybody. They don't give a damn. They don't care. They will really take anybody genuine, anybody that is a genuine soul, and that means good to what they do and just how genuine they are. They'll take them. They will have whoever join Bofurn, not really join their cause, but just the more good and genuine people you get onto Bofurn is more the merrier. Like that is the whole reason probably for what their entire existence really is. To build a really good community and a really good brotherhood and following within Bofurn and within this community to help out everybody else and express all of that. So that's one of the big things that I love about this show. Very good episode. Cannot wait for next week. I want to know your guys' thoughts on this episode. And what do you feel about the Tsubakino character so far? My opinion, it's definitely a really kind of shining character, and I cannot wait to see the future and more episodes with him. But thank you guys for watching my reaction. If you guys are excited for the rest of Windbreaker and you guys like the channel, like, subscribe, comment down below. And as always, my name is Omzy and I am out.